Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you? Well, I'm here to do a reading on what's his name?
Travis Kelce.
It seems like he's getting famous because he date. And what does he play? What field do he play? And what is his sign, baby crone? You know,
Okay.
when I come on and I do this, guys, you know, when I do readings, I just come raw. I don't do anything. This is off the cuff. I was just saying, baby crone, who we going to read on? And I felt like him because he's just getting him and his brother. They are hilarious. And you know, I just want to know is what do you
He's
think?
a Libra
Oh,
and he plays for the Kansas City Chiefs
okay.
football team.
Football. And what position does he play? His name Kelce?
Yes.
Okay.
Last name is Kelce. First name is Travis.
Okay, Travis. So is Travis in love with Taylor, or is this fame is going they're gonna fizzle out? Let's see. Oh, what card we're going? Oh, we're going to get the dashing man round. No, what can we get for him?
Hmm. How about the garden? Because he's public, in the public's eye.
All right, and him and Taylor.
Yes.
All right, so we'll look for the garden. Here we go. Garden. I like that, baby crumb.
Yes, they're so positive and open.
They are so open, and the world is so into their relationship. You're right. Let's see. Let's see where this garden is. Because are they going to get married? Do you think they're going to get married?
I sure hope so.
Can you see Taylor pregnant?
No, I can't.
That's the maze. Jeez Louisa.
Yikes. Last time we picked up, though, the last time you did a reading on them, we did hear that maybe Taylor Swift was having the talks about
What am I looking for?
the maze, not the maze, the
The
garden.
garden. Okay, I didn't do it.
That's the house.
That's the fairy tale house. That's the Little Red Riding Hood house.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
How many cards was left?
3. So here is the garden. And the reason why is because it's so public. And the garden is like a park. Like back in the day, you know, even when I was young, people used to gather at the park. We used to go to Druid Hill Park. Sometimes they have a band, you know, and at Druid Hill Park, that's where the zoo would be. So people would go to the park. I remember when I would go to the park on the weekends every once in a while, you know, they would have a band or something going on at the park. So in other cultures, the park was just a social gathering. And I think it is. Today, we have amusement parks. So,
yes.
You know. So anyway, so this is why we picked the park, because it is a public place and he is a public figure. So I see a sickle. I see a tree. I see the sun. I see the tower. I see mice. I see the clock. I see a mountain and I see a house.
Okay.
Woo! Chad. Let me shuffle. No, I can't shuffle. So I have to put this here, right? Because I didn't have any. So all I can do is just leave this upside down. Now, okay. Now, as I read this, let me tell you what I see.
All right, pause. 2 and 1.
So as I was saying, so now we laid the cards out about what's his name again? I can't remember.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, right? So what I see, first of all, what I see the card leads me out with is a snake. And usually they say the snake is a female. So I had to look at it at this point because it's leading out and it's not with the other cards. So I have to say that there is a woman involved in this that don't have Kelsey's best interest. I see a jealous woman and a woman that is wanting to come up against his relationship. I have to say that. I don't know who it could possibly be, but that's what I see. So when I go in at the beginning, when I begin at the beginning, this is also me beginning at a pass, but also it's the head. So what I see is most important to him is family. Family, because I see the tree. So family is very important to him. very important. It's like the legacy, it's the root, it is everything, it's the root of his being. Also, in that, also in the middle area, it seems like he's been hurt. You understand? It seems like he has suffered some kind of hurt or some kind of loss. So in relationships, it's very serious for him. When he love hard. He really puts himself in there. This is what I'm getting. Because when you think of a sickle, you think of blood. You think of surgery. You think of a cut. You think of hacking. You think of that. So, and a sickle could be used for good. It helps you in crops, right? So it could be used for good, but it's a deadly weapon. So used wrong, it could be used for negative. Yes, baby Crone.
Yes,
so with that being said, and at the very base of him, what I see is time. He is a type of person, he ain't going to rush into anything. He may talk, but he's not going to rush into anything prematurely. However, when it comes down to him and Taylor, right now he's in La La Land. He is living his best life, him and his brother. I mean, they became celebrities over a couple of months. They are now the it. I mean, if you ask me, they are just as famous as Taylor is. Wow, isn't it amazing how you can know someone and how they can change your life just like that?
Yeah.
Woo! Well, anyway, what I see he's happy. I see he's happy. And not only is he happy right there, I also see that his family is happy. They are so happy. And I got in my mind, they feel it's like you got a good catch. I like this one. That's what I just heard. I like this. Like, it's not like they didn't like them all, but this one comes with something. This one is something. This one is good for you. This one is what we want. This one is going to take, like this is, you really did it. You really got it. And I'm not saying just because she's a celebrity, but because of, apparently it's just because of who she is behind the name. If that makes sense.
Yes.
So, and we pick Garden for them because they are out there, spectacle, non-spectacle. You are seeing them. His brother out there with no shirt. I mean, it is crazy. However, in the bottom, it just seems like a wall because I see a mountain. So what does that mean? And not only do I see a mountain at the bottom of the present, like this is the present, I see a mountain. But if I go on the top, I see a tower. So there are two places that's kind of like a block or what do you call it? Isolation. Right. So I'm trying to make out what I think about this. What do you think, baby Crone?
Well, the way baby Crone sees it is that
I'm gonna stop right there, so you can take me for those two.
Okay, well,
you could take me there. Go
okay,
ahead.
well, I'm going to be starting in the present, which is in the
Okay,
middle,
thank you. Okay.
because they are so public and open, and this is really a positive time for them. They're enjoying.
They are having the ball of their life.
However, I feel like maybe being so public could be bringing up this obstacle in their relationship.
And could it be with Taylor?
It could be with Taylor, because like you said, maybe they wasn't ready for all this fame, and they keep up the.
And remember, their positions in football are not great positions. They're in positions. They're famous just because they're football players, not because of the position that what is his name? Travis holds.
Yes.
From what I understand, I know nothing about football, so don't judge me too harshly. But go ahead, baby.
And I feel like on the outside, they keep an appearance that they're very happy with the public attention.
I feel it. It's infectious. I feel it.
But when they are more to themselves and isolated, behind closed doors, they're really talking about how much the public is eating maybe at their relationship. They could be feeling stress from all the public attention.
Thank you, baby Crone.
You're welcome.
Are you finished?
Yes, I am.
So when I go to the future, this is what I see. I see a tower. I want to say I see marriage, but I don't.
Yeah, I was teetering-tottering with that, with the house card at the bottom.
This is what I do see. I see this is that mountain is he don't move fast. He's stuck. He may talk, But to actually do it, I don't know. I'm just wondering, could we just reading cards? Could he be a type of man that could be afraid to get married?
I mean,
I see trepidation.
yes, maybe it could be just as a Libra.
And here we see time.
Right.
And remember on the bottom row, this has to do with the earth. These are the things that get you stuck. So we see time, mountain, and a home.
Yeah.
So bringing Taylor in, I'm thinking what the problem is the fanfare. I think you might be right. When they go home, they deal with this. And because right here I see mice. And you know what, mice, wherever there is abundance, you will have mice. They'll find their way unless you have exterminators to keep them at bay and put food where they can't get it. Other than that, they will be there. But nevertheless, I see that. So what do you think this means when you think of mice? I think of you have the tower, and this is the near future. It could be people get into their relationship.
That's what I'm thinking. And maybe they're trying to block people out from being in their relationship.
Yeah.
So that way they
Because between the tower and the home and the mountain.
Right. So many blocks.
It's blocks from, it's like she's a contender, but it's blocks there that's stopping it. So could it be their relationship is not?
Or it could be bringing it back to this deceptive woman snake that we was talking about earlier. How there could
you think Taylor is deceptive?
No, not Taylor.
Oh, maybe this female.
No, yes, maybe there is a third party.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But there is somebody there who is jealous. 100 that don't want, that just against this relationship, and they want to be with him.
Right.
And whoever it is, he cut them off because before he met Taylor, apparently, because this is something, because like I said, I see the time. I don't know if this woman did anything, but it could just be that block where it got to the point where this is what she wanted. Maybe, I don't know, that maybe he just said, I'm out. We're starting to want two different things. You're not going to force, he's stubborn. So you're not going to force him to do something he don't want to do because he's strong-willed. What do you think?
Yes.
So for with this, I think he does want to bring Taylor, and I think that he wants that. Maybe it's Taylor that's not ready. I don't know, because the mice are there. But let's turn over this card.
Okay.
Oh, I have 44. What do you have?
I have 6.
And what is that?
The clouds.
Oh, so you have the clouds. And
Yes.
I have the magnifying glass. So that's about right. Because I think that they're looking more into this relationship, looking more into it. What do you think? Like really seeing if this, because I think if he get married, I think he wants it to last. I don't think he wants it to be a joke. And I think Taylor wants the same thing. I think that they don't want to get married for the fanfare, but they just really want to do this thing because they really want to do it. What do you think, baby?
Yes, I do feel that, because with combining the magnifying glass and
with the storm cloud.
Yes, it could be struggling to see clearly or looking at the finer details, like trying to see beyond the clouds and the illusions.
But I do see this is a serious relationship because they got serious cards like time. You have the tree, you have the tower, you have a sickle, you have a house. So therefore, this is a serious relationship. This is something they talk about. And I even think maybe this is something they want, but they know they want to be careful because I think that they want this to last. They don't want it to be a mockery. They really want, if they were to do it, I'm getting the impression they want it to last. And so they scrutinizing everything. And I'm getting Travis, like, don't underestimate my bruteness. Because he's big, he's a mob. Don't underestimate that. You know what I mean? Because it just seems like he's sensitive. And because he is a Libra, he is going to weigh things. And Taylor is a Sagittarius.
Yes, she is.
But Sagittarius and
Libra.
air and get along. They're alphas, but fire is stronger. So she got a way to his heart. She knows how to get to his heart because she is fire and he's air. So she knows a way to his heart. She knows how to get to him. And she's getting to him. She's changing his life, his brother's life. They are being changed forever. What else you have over there, baby Crone? This is wonderful.
Yes, it is.
And by the way, baby Crone, I thank you for reading with me. It means so much to me. Thank you.
Yes,
I
you're welcome.
love your opinions. I love what you have to say. And I think the audience will too, because they get to hear two sides. Even though she's not in the camera, she's over there doing all the other work. But sometimes she's just finicky like that. But go ahead, baby Crone. So what do you think about the storm clouds? What are you making out of that?
What baby Crone sees about the storm clouds is that the storm clouds are leaving, because this is on the outside of the card, so therefore it's leaving.
Wonderful. And also what I saw through it is when I saw the storm clouds, sometimes it is leaving, but when it's cloudy, you can't see. And I think this is what they're doing. And I think this is what this magnifying glass, they are not going to jump into anything. So if these two people decide to get married, I want a front row seat, because this is something that is going to rock the nation. Because who would think that Taylor Swift would get married, who would change her whole demeanor of men from these soft men to a really brute beast on the field? She got a field ninja. A beast, because so, and to the soft and the crooners, she's, or the artsy, she went raw. And to a man that his previous female was a black woman. So she went all the way out around. She went, wow. So this man is not somebody that's going to jump into anything or do anything foolishly. You have a question you want to ask?
Yes. Because you did remind me of his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know. You know what? Oh, thinking about her, it could be her. I wasn't even thinking about her. That could be her.
Yes.
That's causing friction. She is salty. Yeah, she is. At first, I was going to let her slide, but then she kept coming around. So she's a little salty. Let me see. Is the girlfriend wanting Taylor, his ex, is she's a problem in the relationship? Is she trying to present a problem to Travis? The Sun card again. So no. Travis said she ain't no problem for me. In other words, whatever she doing. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Because we good over here. So he don't deal with her. From what I'm getting, the Sun card? What that mean?
Yeah. Whatever it is.
Whatever she doing, whatever this is, that's her. That ain't got nothing to do with what Taylor and I doing. Because it just seems like he cut ties. Right. That's how I see that. Because there's no other way I could see it. Because I don't think he's seeing her on the down low. Are you seeing her on the down low? All this fanfare, you wouldn't get away with it.
Exactly. Taylor
would
eat him
up. No. He is not. He ain't trying to do nothing to ruin this. Far as this is showing me the sun and devastation, this is showing me this is the best woman. It feels like he in heaven. He feels like he struck gold. And I'm not talking about money, because he's not a poor man. I'm talking about he's living a dream. And I just hope he don't squander it like so many do. I hope that he appreciate this beauty that he's getting. I really do.
Yes, and I did realize the Sun card came out twice.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. With him.
Yeah.
So he's beaming over her. He's beaming. He's just beaming. He's beaming over her. And it's nothing. So are they going to get married? But right now, I think that's not up in the air. I think that they are working on their relationship strongly to try to put it in a position so they can do that. That's what I think. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Yes. They are talking about marriage, because whenever I see the 3, that's what that always means. It always means some kind of contract or coming together. So I hope, I hope that down the bottom, like I said, I hope that he's not a type of guy that when it gets close, he just breaks up with you because he gets frightened. That's what's in me. But I hope that's not it. Because sometimes people, because he's young. What is he, 32?
30.
He's 30. See, he's 30. So, he's looking at time. And he probably saying, look, I want to be in a serious relationship and I want to get married, but I don't want to get married today. Maybe this it. And that could be presenting a mountain. And Taylor is older than him. I think she's like 32.
Let's see how old. Oh, ooh, okay. He's apparently 34. I had his page right up here.
He's 34?
Yeah.
I thought you said he was 30.
Thought he was too.
I said 32. So I think Taylor is 32 or 33.
She's also 34.
Okay. See? Oh my God.
Wow, they're the same age.
Yeah, they're the same age. See, they're at that age. That, what is it called?
Biology. Or biological.
That biological clock, not just that. I just think that they're working on it. And I think this is what she wants. And I hope, Travis, take her off the market. Please. Take her off the market. We need to take her off the market. It's time for her to come off the market.
Yes.
What do you think?
Maybe she'll sing love songs about how happy in love she is and married.
Or maybe she just won't. Maybe she'll retire early.
Yeah,
and just put out music. Who knows? Well, anyway, that's my reading. I thought that was interesting. What did you think, Baby Plum?
Yes, that was juicy. I enjoyed reading with you in my cards.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
Thank you so much. So like I said, you have my reading. This seemed like a good couple. They're strong, but they're not rushing into anything. However, I have a little trepidation about Travis. I don't know if he's the type of guy, if it gets too close, he runs. I'm not sure. Not run, but don't want the commitment. However, he comes off like he definitely want a commitment. And maybe he's just selective. And maybe the reason why he didn't get married in the past is because he is finicky. You understand? And maybe he wanted his career first. However, I do see those mice. So there's a lot of people that's around us trying to come up against their relationship with a lot of chat and trying to eat away. But they are very aware of that. So they are very strong. Whatever that is that's in it, I think that they're working towards it. Time will tell. Let's see if they make it to the altar. Going to the chapel and gonna get married. I hope they do. Well, anyway, that was a good read. Sunflowers.